Y'all listen, man, my man Tank B Choppin's got a challenge doing a fade with the skin clipper from Gamma.
What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Tank B Choppin. I used the new Gamma skin, and I used that to do the whole haircut. Did the whole blend with just the Gamma skin. That means there is no lever play involved. I don't want to necessarily say that this is a challenge, but if any of y'all are up for the challenge, hey, it is what it is, man.
I got my man Jake in the chair. We're gonna do a bald fade. I'm gonna attempt to do it just with the skin clipper. If you guys don't know, it does not have a lever. So it is what it is. We're gonna throw guards on top, try to do a decent fade. Jake's gonna get a skin fade. It's a 2 already on the sides. Let's get into it. All right, guys, I don't know how this is gonna turn out with no lever. It's kind of weird, but we'll start off with the bald line as normal. If you guys didn't see my video on the Gamma skin clipper, definitely go check it out, guys. This is just a balding clipper. It is exactly the same as the boosted. The clipper-wise, it has a different blade, and it has no lever, like you guys can see. So we're not gonna be able to adjust our length within the guards. It's just gonna kind of be what it is. So a lot of finesse is gonna be required, but kind of the same as using detachable blades. So that can be done. Usually we fade down. Basically the only part that I'm concerned about is our open section, because obviously, guys, this is bald. I'm not gonna have anything to cut our open section. So we will see. I think the rest I'm gonna be able to do okay. I'm just gonna kind of fade down like I would with detachables. We're gonna throw the guards on. And guys, I'm not gonna use the guards that it came with. It's basically the same. I believe those were like Gamma double magnetic guards. I'm gonna use my premium guards. But same idea, we're gonna fade down and try to blend this all together. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna start with this 1.5. Oh my gosh, it's so weird without the lever. Just gonna cut up into the 2 and make sure that it's all connected. And we'll just fade our way down. So, guys, super difficult, in my opinion, to fade down. You gotta have a lot of finesse. You wanna just cut into what's above without leaving the guidelines. So that's what we're doing now with the 1.5. Then we'll switch to the 1 and cut it down underneath that, and we'll just work our way down. So I don't really know. It feels kind of weird, because you guys know we do a lot of open and close. I'm not really sure. I keep reaching for the lever, and it feels weird. But now we're with the 1, and I don't know, guys. I guess technically this would be closed. So a lot of finesse. I'm scooping out. I'm tilting off the head. Just cutting, blending into the 1.5 now. That's the goal. So we just want to lighten it and connect to what's above. We're not going to have a lever. And my man Jake trusts me. So if I give him an ugly fade, we'll just touch it up with my other clippers. So you guys can already see I got somewhat of a line here. Super difficult to finesse. I'm gonna go ahead and just go back to the 1.5. I'm gonna really make sure I'm getting my teeth in right here and that I can get that line out. So, man, guys, super tough. Like I said, these clippers without a lever are definitely not made to fade. I'll never forget I had an old boss of mine that needed a haircut for something, and he said he had clippers, and I went to his house, and it was a clipper without a lever. So I've done it one time. It did not turn out amazing. So far, we're looking okay. We are down to the 1. I almost said close, but it's just a 1. It's all we got. So now we're to the half guard, guys. Same thing. I'm coming in. I'm trying to connect to the 1, and it's working. But I'm looking already down below this. I don't have any idea how I'm gonna get this bald line out. So without a lever, I don't really have each length within the open section. So hopefully I can finesse this and get kind of that open clipper length, but we're gonna have to see. There's our half guard. You can see we're basically connected to what's above. Doesn't look perfect, but for having no lever, I think it looks okay. I wasn't even gonna do this video, to be honest. My man Tank wrote me and basically called me out. So if you guys didn't see his video, go check it out. Tank B Choppin on YouTube, one of my homies. He did a pretty nice little bald fade. So you guys see him having to jump around. That was the half. I got a few spots I don't really like above it, so we're gonna go ahead back to the 1. It's just kind of crazy not having any adjustment within the levers. So you can see it's not terrible looking. This bottom section is what I am concerned about. So let's see what we can do. We gotta flick out without leaving a line. So we're just kind of flicking, letting it ride on the head. A lot of finesse involved here, guys. So, well, hey, it's looking all right. Jake trusts me. You know that's trust. Jake trusts me. He's been coming to me for how long? 7 years? Something like that. So he trusts me. He knows I ain't gonna let him leave looking crazy, but that's it, guys. A little finesse, and we pretty much got a little fade going on here. So definitely difficult. Jake doesn't get it down to shaver, so this is as bald as we're gonna go. I still see a line here. This is the hardest part. This thing is just bald, you know. I don't have any type of open clipper or anything to connect it. You guys can see. I don't know. It looks all right. Looks all right. We got a few lines in there. I might have to bust the clipper back out, but that's it, guys. I still see a line right here I'm not liking, so. Again, guys, just some finesse of the clippers. And this is when you're fading down with, you know, I still see that line. I can't get it out, so we're going to have to clean him up after this. But not too shabby. We're actually going to go ahead and do his other side and see what it'd do. All right, let's attempt it on the other side just the same. So we're going to bald. And I'm flicking out a little bit more than I was on the other side because I kind of made that guideline a little bit solid. So bald this out, and then we can come in and fade down. I got a challenge coming for y'all. I ain't done it yet. I've been saying I'm gonna do it, but all right, 1.5. Again, guys, no lever. We are just totally finessing this in to the hair on top. Obviously, guys, we're gonna have to blend this a little bit, but we're just worried about the hair on the sides. And like I said, guys, this can be done. It ain't my favorite. Definitely would not necessarily want to be doing this on the regular, but with a little finesse, we can get it done. Just a lot of flicking out, and it's kind of difficult to do, but I'm just letting that clipper ride on there. You see, we can connect to what's above it. We just gotta have some finesse and we're getting it done. So there's our one guard. Like I said, guys, it is technically closed because this clipper is 0 gaps. We don't have a lever, but just a 1. Again, guys, I'm gonna go back to the 1.5. Make sure that this looks okay. All right, there's the 1 and the 1.5. Now we will go to the half. Flicking out, making sure we're flicking out, not leaving a super hard line because we got nothing to come take the lines out with. It's looking all right. It's looking all right. I needed some content, guys. It is Thanksgiving week right now, and I only worked the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, so came in today. That's kind of why I decided to do this challenge because I didn't have that much content, and Tank challenged me, like I said. He called me out, so here it is. So anyway, guys, I'm just touching up. I see a couple lines I don't like. Again, if I had a lever, it'd be a lot easier to just take those out. So there's that. Now we'll go to the very bottom and fade out this bald guideline. So again, guys, I'm just kind of trying to flick out that line. The bottom is super bald, so obviously I really dug that clipper in against his head and made sure that it was bald. But hey, there you go. That looks better than the other side, I think. Ooh-wee. Heck, why not? Let's go ahead and do the back. I'll show you guys the end product. Guys, that is it. I think it's passable. I did not touch this up at all. It's kind of a high ball fade, no lever, only using the skin clipper. Let's check out the other side. You guys see, obviously not what I would be wanting to do on the daily, but it can be done with the Gamma skin clipper. My man Tank, man, I'm coming for you. You're gonna get it. So be on the lookout for that. If you guys like this video with the skin clipper, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed. I got a bunch of content coming. I'm recording heavy, so you guys leave me a comment and let me know how this haircut turned out, and I will catch you guys next time.